No matter your status, age, story, or situation, Jesus is for all of us. My name is Kaylee, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to share stories of our people and how our church is so much more than just a building. So without any further ado, let's go. First, you'll hear from Alana and Lily, two students who have a special heart for service and being on the parking team here at FCC. Then, we'll hear from Darby, who has been plugged into Cafe Disco for years and why she is so excited for this year's celebration, even if it may look a little bit different. Finally, we'll hear from Pastor Ryan, who has some exciting behind-the-scenes news regarding a shift coming to FCC. So no more delay, let's get into it.
I'm Alana.
And I'm Lily, and we're on the parking team. We're part of student ministry here, and Brian texted us one day, and he was like, hey, we need some volunteers. So we were like, all right, because I guess we have good smiles, so they threw us in the parking lot with some signs.
Serving on Sunday morning is a really good experience, and anyone can do it. All you have to do is have a good smile and know how to park a car between two white lines, which isn't very hard. So I think you're qualified.
And if you join, we'd be so glad that you're here.
Cafe Disco is God's love. There's no other way to describe it. It seems like His light is just pouring through every person, every experience. The moments there, they're definitely His. Together, we're family, and we get to go to this event, serve, help one another, and find fellowship amongst all different people that go to our church. And it is so fun. Over the years, I've gotten to serve with Cafe Disco and love the moments where people's faces light up. They look at each other, and for some, it's like a reunion. For some, it's just like that celebration they've been looking for all year long. And so we hope that though COVID has had its impact on our lives, that this can have a bigger impact, and that Christ can speak through you, as hopefully you may even be felt to, led to come and serve together with us. I mean, we're family. So come together, join us, and be a part of something that is so special that you'll want to keep coming back also year after year after year.
What's up, y'all? Just want to take a moment to kind of update you on something exciting that's happening here in the life of FCC. I think, as we all know, COVID has, created all sorts of wild dynamics in how we function, and the same is certainly true for our church, right? I would say over these last 6 months, we've had to reshuffle the deck a lot and try to figure a lot of things out, and our teams had to press in a lot harder to kind of get through this. But I will also say that sort of a silver lining, if I can say that, has been it's also provided us, when you have to shut your doors to a building for 3-4 months, it provided us an opportunity to take on some things that we'd been putting off for a while. And one of those things is a new logo here at the church. And I cringe to say this because it can sound really corporate, but just general branding for our church. And so what you're gonna see over the next few weeks and months, and eventually just all the time, is a new logo and sort of a few different colors and things like that. They're just gonna make their way into who we are and how we function as a church. Now, if you don't care about that stuff, no big deal. But for the rest of us, man, we just want you to know, if you look on Facebook and you see that logo, that is actually us, not a different First Christian Church. And so we just want to make you aware of this. And here's what the logo looks like. It's right here. Isn't that cool how I did that? Actually, I'm gonna move it here. Okay, here's what the logo is, and here's kind of what it represents. A few things. Number one, our mantra here at FCC is Jesus for all people, and so we like the idea of a circle. I mean, look at how circular that is. We like the idea of a circle, and it just represents inclusion, right? If Jesus is for all people, he's for you, he's for your neighbor. Also, we just like the idea of circles rather than rows, right? We're all about community here. And so we could sit in rows and stare at a thing that's happening, or we can come together and sit in circle and embrace each other and love each other. And so community is a big deal to us. And if you look really close, it's like two different C's too, like First Christian Church. So this is it. So whether you like it or you hate it, doesn't really matter. I guess it's happening. But there you go. There's a new logo. You'll see it slowly making its way. There you go.
So now let's hear from you. What's your next step? Are you looking to serve, join a group, or make FCC your new church home? Or maybe you're looking for prayer or resources to help you grow. You can do all of that and more at the Hub at hub.firstchristian.com, where there are people and resources ready to help you take your next step. Church, thank you so much for being part of the bigger story that God is telling, that Jesus is for you, for me, and for all people.